So I've been exercising lately, right? So I need to eat protein. I had to have protein to build my muscles. So I had a lot of plant-based protein, and I was like, you know what, I need some meat. It's an easier way. Of getting protein fast. So I decided I was going to go buy some meat. So I went to the store. And I was kind of bummed, to be honest, because my day, everything's been going pretty well, but my life isn't great every day, and I was feeling a little blue that day, and I was very excited when I found not just the pork chops that I was looking for, but the Chairman's Reserve pork chops. It said right on there, it said Chairman's Reserve pork chops. So you have to understand something. These are pork chops that have been specifically set aside by the chairman of the pork company. Now you have to understand, the chairman of the pork company, he knows more about pork than you and I will ever know. Like, we step into a room with a bunch of pork chops and we just see pork chops. His eye immediately goes to the best pork chops. He looks at the marbling, he looks at the thickness, the suppleness of the meat. He knows which of those are the best pork chops right off the bat. And he can single them out in no time. Now, normally what that guy does is he eats all those pork chops himself. He takes all those for himself. He eats them. He doesn't let anybody else have them. What happened one day was, and this is actually a true story, I actually researched this. One day, the board of directors stood up to him and said, look, man, you gotta stop eating all the best pork chops. Like, all you do is come in here and you eat the best products, and it's not about the money anymore, man. We're making more than enough money at this company. We're making dollars over fist, or whatever the expression is, hand over dollars at this company. It's not about that. This is about the hardworking people at this company. They go home to their wives and husbands and kids, and they have to live with this cloud over their head that there's a rumor going around that we don't make pork chops as good as the other guy. And how do people know the quality of our pork chops if you're eating up all the best ones? And he was like, he goes, I've been so blind. You're right. You're right. My father, Phineas Hucklebuck, he used to eat all the best pork chops, and I thought that's what a good pork chairman does. He eats the best pork chops, and he appreciates it. And I realize now that I've been wrong, and I have to start making some of these high quality pork chops available to the common man. People like me, Pablo, just average Joes. We don't know shit about pork chops. What do we know? So he gets together in a room with the board of directors, and they put all these pork chops, they spread all the pork chops out. He comes in, he says, you. He points at them, and you. They rush it, they grab this pork chop, and says, now, find me 20 more of each of those, of the same quality, suppleness, and cut. And put them together and package them together, and you release those as my new brand that I've just created, the Chairman's Reserve pork chops. Sub-brand. And they package them together so people like me can enjoy those delicious pork chops. So I got some yesterday. I'm very excited. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm really excited about it.